I'm joined by Luke Powell, one of our Lions' greatest players. Luke, welcome back to the Gabba. Does it bring back some memories?
It does. It brings back some terrific memories, and it's good to come in. I've got a few old mates downstairs who are getting into me about only turning up when they've won a couple on the trot, but it's great to see them doing really well, and obviously they've got a lot of good people leading the way.
So now, of course, you're actually up here in Queensland for your new job as the AFL Academy coach. Just tell us a bit about what your job involves.
Yeah, it's a really positive job actually. It involves developing the next lot of AFL footballers and basically being able to be part of their pathway and help them achieve their dreams, both on and off the field. We've got a really holistic view to how we develop players. So we're up here for the 16s Championships tomorrow, where WA will play Vic Country and SA and Vic Metro will play later. So it's great to be able to use the Gabba and get access to an elite facility.
Are there some promising Queensland players coming through the mix?
Yeah, there is. There's Bailey Scott, who's a young boy from the Gold Coast Suns Academy, who's been doing really well and was named in the All-Australian team after the Under-18 National Championships. And also Connor McFadden from the Lions Academy was also named in that All-Australian team after a successful campaign with the Allies.
And Connor's actually been playing for our NEFL team. Have you had a look at some of his games?
I have, yeah. I work pretty closely with the Allies and sort of manage that with Adrian Fletcher, and we were really pleased with his performances, and he's got a lot of attributes, and I'm sure he's got a really good future ahead of him.
And just talking about academies, when you were here at the Lions, there was no such thing as the Hyundai Help for Kids Academy. How important is this sort of stuff to really produce great Queensland talent?
No, it's massive. I mean, it's a national game now, and it's really important. In areas that are non-traditional AFL areas like Queensland, that we have the players coming through. I mean, I remember from our premiership days, we had Michael Voss was a Queenslander. We had Jason Ackermanis who developed up here. Obviously, Nick Rewalt had such a great career down at St Kilda and came through the pathways up here. And I think that Queensland footy's doing some terrific things and providing some really good opportunities for their players to progress.
And just as a former Lions player, how are you enjoying the style of football they're playing this year?
Absolutely love it. Yeah, it's terrific. I think they've obviously Fags has got a really good mindset around how the game should be played, and one thing that sort of stood out has been that they've been able to score most weeks, which is really important, and I reckon it energises a group to be able to score, and we've seen in the last couple of weeks that they've actually got some results off the back of it, when early in the year they were probably getting to within a couple of goals of teams and just not being able to finish. So it's been really pleasing, and you can just see the improvement, and being downstairs, being fortunate enough to be invited into the inner sanctum, you can just see that the players are really enjoying each other's company at the moment.
And great chatting to you, Luke, and all the best in your role, and hopefully you get to a Lions game sometime this year.
That'll be great. I'll have to bring my girls down to the next Melbourne game, but it's great to be back, and thanks for inviting me in.